used to them being in like you're used to them being in the industry, and as Wokabi said, when I joined the industry, he was one of the names that I could easily recognize because he had a very unique voice. There's a way he used to do radio broadcast that I think for me to date, it's very hard for many people to replicate. There's a way he did it with his energy was consistent from the point the show started until it ended. You'd feel like there's a way he would paint for you a picture with his voice. That's something that a lot of people struggle to do, especially in radio broadcast. But I think Sean was able to capture it, especially for sports. You know, sports, we are more visual than radio. Although if you look at the history of sports coverage, started with radio and all that commentary. But the way he's able to paint for you a picture, because I remember one thing that made me appreciate him is how you spoke about motorsport, but he's also very, 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 very strong in rugby. He was one of those few broadcast journalists for radio who are very keen on rugby, because of course he has a lot of connections. His family, one of his family members played for Kenya.
His cousin, It's his cousin,
yes,
I think. Yeah, Charles
Cardovillis.
Oh yeah, I know Charles.
Yeah, played for Kenya at one point. So, like spoken about rally, I've seen a tribute. There have been a lot of tributes that have flown in. I think the major one is from President William Ruto. He's actually eulogized him and paid tribute to Sean. And also World Rally Championships. WRC has also shared something just to... It's deflating. It's surreal. It's one of those things that you're still trying to process. You're still trying to understand. And you see, it's almost a bit poignant to Wokabi and Kwalimwa that he's passed on a Saturday, sports. If you think about
literally getting ready to come do what he's done, only came back to radio in June.
Yeah.
June, 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Only came back like to Capital FM in June, and then it's Saturday morning. He's getting ready to go run a show where he's done an interview with Faith Kipyegon.
Yeah.
And then...
And that just shows the preparedness you're talking about. He'd already had the Kipyegon on an exclusive. He was just going to play the interview during the show. And then, of course, on the Capital FM official website, when they announced his death, they've also put the interview there with Faith.
Yeah, and look, there's not many days that a sports media personality is trending the whole country. It's been trending at number one the whole morning. And I think that one tells it what as it is. Yeah. Look, if I sat here and I started speaking about the memories I have of Sean on the first time I tried to get a job from him, all the way to now, we will be here until, because we've gone around the whole hog, all of it, Because, of course, I worked in Capital for many years, and he was the voice at Capital for quite a while. But all in all we can say is what? It's a big loss. It's a huge loss for Kenyan sports, especially for young journalists. Those people you look up to. I think it's a huge loss. But then what do we do?
Yeah, that's life.
What to do, man? C'est la vie. It's life, like they say. Escado. Rest in peace, my man.
Stay informed in the world of sports with James Wokabi.